Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to another Shoutcast. Now this trainer actually reaches legend in this video. So yep, we have a legend Shoutcast for you, and he is using what I consider to be one of the best teams for the Great League Remix. I really do. I think it's a great, solid team. Chokes used this team himself, and he gained like 200 some points. I think FP6 made a video on this team. I saw Speediest Chief running this team on Twitch, so I don't know who created it. But, I mean, it's a standard team, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, but it's a great team. You have Reggie Steele in the lead, so I love this team because even if you lose the lead to, like, let's say Metacham, which is really common. So if you lose the lead to Metacham, you safe swap into Pelipper. They're going to switch out, right, because Pelipper will be able to win that matchup, and then you have Sableye later for that Metacham. So I think it's a great team, very solid, and as we can see, we're going to take a look at a legend run. Now, again, I don't know how many games are in here. There's more than one set, so we'll see how they go and how they do. But anyway, let's just begin with the Shoutcast. Without further ado, we're going to jump into it. So this Pelipper will be going for the Weather Ball right now, and that will KO the Vigoroth, able to win Switch. Pelipper is really good at winning Switch. Such a good Pokemon. I love Pelipper. If you watch my Open Great League videos and streams, you know I love Pelipper. So Weather Ball going to connect, adding up in damage. I mean, this Frostless cannot farm down, so it does have to go ahead and commit an attack. So it's going to go ahead and do that. Could it be that Avalanche? But Pelipper did what it had to do, and now Sableye can farm down. Probably has to shield this, yeah, because Shadow Ball and Avalanche do a lot to Sableye. Pretty squishy. And for those wondering, you do not need an XL Sableye. If you take a look at the CP on this Sableye, I believe it's only 1437. So it's not even a perfect, it's not even close to being good, obviously. I mean, it's not bad, you know, it's not bad. You could use it. You don't need a perfect. You don't need an XL one. So yeah, I mean, you could just go with yours if you have like a 14, 15, 14 or whatever, and it's just like, you know, best buddy to whatever. You can go with it. You don't need the best one that there is or the best rank. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue shoutcasting. So this Reggie Steele is going to be farmed down. A little bit unfortunate, couldn't get to the move. Going for the return. This return is not going to be enough to KO Obstagoon. So definitely off to a rough start because Obstagoon will be able to KO with this attack. So this is going to be a Night Slash. And actually that doesn't KO, but it doesn't really matter. They have two attacks. I don't know what that thing is popping up on the screen, so I do apologize for that. It was here with the shoutcast. There's nothing I could do about it. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and move into the next game. So he does go ahead and lose that game, but that is okay. We'll see how the next game goes. Going up against a legend. So let's see how this plays out. Reggie Steele into Ninetales. You love to see it. This is a fantastic lead. That Ninetales has to bail into Sableye. So Reggie Steele is going to go ahead and go straight for this Flash Cannon. So maybe he's going to bail into Pelipper afterwards. No, he's going to switch into his own Sableye, look to farm down probably, but Sableye will have to invest a shield because that opposing Sableye will get to another foul play, should get to another foul play. Yeah, they do get to it, so Sableye will have to go ahead and shield this and farm down, but still going to be able to take switch, and I do like that he brought in Sableye because now it can avoid that Alolan Ninetales. I mean, if Alolan Ninetales has Powder Snow, Sableye can go up against it. And it doesn't because it was deleted in one charm. But now Reggie Steele can come in. Okay, didn't wait out the switch timer. That is really unfortunate. Probably should have, but that is okay. Not really a big deal because you could stall out the switch timer with this Focus Blast. Definitely picking up a shield and then switch. No, it looks like an attack is coming out first. So Reggie Steele will shield this. This is still a great situation because Pelipper is walling Diggersby, right? Fire Punch and Earthquake are both resisted. Hyper Beam, if it happens to have Hyper Beam, that's not resisted, but it probably doesn't. Nope, Fire Punch. And these Weather Balls are going to be super effective. So, and then Reggie Steele can go to town against that Charm Ninetales. So this is still going to be a good game anyway. So going to go ahead and just go for another one. This will be enough to KO. We may or may not see a shield, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We do see a shield. They do switch into Ninetales and going to be able to get off another Weather Ball. So just adding up in damage. Flash Cannon probably was enough to KO at that range, but I'm not positive. Going to switch out. Immediately able to catch the Weather Ball. Amazing swap. And this Weather Ball is going to be resisted, and Reggie Steele just needs to get to a Flash Cannon. And yep, going to be able to get to it right now. Actually over farming, totally fine. Going to be able to go for the Flash Cannon, which will pick up the knockout for sure. And this Ninetales will go down, and then Diggersby is coming in, but Diggersby is going to actually go for an attack, so it will be enough to KO the Reggie Steele. But Pelipper will be able to KO with Weather Ball. Actually, that's not enough to KO. Registeel still goes down. But in comes... this is actually super... This is closer than I thought it was going to be. Fire Punch is not enough, but another one will be. But Pelipper does get to it. Okay, so that was closer than I thought it was going to be. I think the play was to wait out the switch timer before bringing in the Registeel, because then the opponent was able to switch out and get ahead on energy with that Diggersby, but still able to pull out a nice win anyway. So, I've definitely done that before where I didn't wait out the switch timer, and I'm like, I wish I waited out the switch timer, So it's okay. It's not a big deal. It happens. And obviously this trainer is a legend ranked. I mean, he's not legend ranked now, but he's a legend player because he's been legend last season. He's obviously getting legend this season. So, we'll see. Definitely a solid, very strong play. And thank you so much for submitting these battles. But picking up a pretty good lead. Altaria still has play against Registeel because the Dragon Breath just does so much damage. And you need more than one Flash Cannon to KO an Altaria. So, I mean, yeah, Altaria still has definitely has some play. Actually, it looks like another Flash Cannon doesn't KO that Altaria, but after the lock-ons, it might. Sky Attack going to come out, not going to do much. Registeel does resist it. Going to go ahead and try to get to another one. Able to get to it. This might barely be enough to KO, or it barely might not KO. Let's find out. And, the Toxicroak switched in. Okay, fine switch by the opponent to catch that, but honestly, I would be totally okay if Flash Cannon went into it. But the Altaria comes in, so this is still a great situation. Altaria going to go for that Sky Attack, and this Pelipper going to go for that Hurricane for sure. Going to go for Weather Ball. Going to go Weather Ball. Weather Ball is not enough to KO. Will the Altaria shield, though? It does not shield, but this Pelipper actually goes down. Okay, maybe they want to get ahead on farm. Maybe that's why they allowed the Altaria to farm it down. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to take this attack and then farm down with Lock-On. Okay, so Sky Attack not going to be able to KO. In comes Wigglytuff. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, going to lose that game. Sableye is not going to be able to compete with Wigglytuff. So that's the only problem I have with this team. If your Registeel is gone, you really can't compete with Charm users, especially Double Charm. I mean, Pelipper has some play against it. Sableye has no play against it, so definitely was not going to win that one. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. Registeel into Bastiodon. This is what you want to see. Bastiodon on the lead. We do see a switch, and now the Sableye comes out. That's amazing. Mew came in. Sableye comes out. So, I mean, this will do a lot. Wild Charge will do a lot. Surf, it would do a decent amount. It wouldn't do, like, a lot, but it would do okay damage. But Sableye will be able to shield that and go for this Foul Play. Did overfarm, which I like. So Foul Play actually picking up the shield. Okay, so this is another Surf, I think, right? I think this is another Surf. Yeah, going to be a Surf. Sableye is going to be able to win this matchup regardless. So even if we see a shield here, Sableye can safely shield and farm down. So no shield from the Mew, and Bastiodon is coming in. Trying to get to a Foul Play, able to barely get to it. So that's very nice. So Sableye will go ahead and go for this Foul Play. And, hey, chip damage, right? So now that's probably in Focus Blast range, so, they both switch, and obviously it's a Pelipper Mew match. Trying to get to that Hurricane. Will we see a shield here? This, I think it's only a Weather Ball, though. No, it's a Hurricane. Very nice shield. So now we're going to see a Hurricane. Will the opponent call the bait? If they don't call the bait, this game is 100% over. They don't call it. Yeah, the game's over. Registeel is going to be able to win this matchup. Honestly, after these Weather Balls, you could just go for Flash Cannon with the Registeel, to be honest. I mean, the Bastiodon, honestly, the next one might even KO. We'll see. The opponent actually has the shield. This game is over. So Pelipper is going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. They do shield. And now, yeah, I mean, you could just go for Flash Cannon or Focus Blast. It doesn't really matter. Registeel is going to live this Flamethrower. So, yep, it could live another one. So just go for Focus Blast. It doesn't matter. So, going to go ahead and go for that Focus Blast to KO the Bastiodon. Amazing gameplay. Picking up a great lead and a great save swap as well. And, able to win that. So, that was great. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Going up against another Legend, yes. Once you start to get close to Legend, like if you're in the 2900s, you'll definitely start to battle Legend trainers. So we do see a Regirock. Okay, they both have Focus Blast. But Registeel has Flash Cannon, which is super effective against Regirock. Whereas Stone Edge from Regirock is not super effective against Registeel. So the opponent does go for the bait. So that was a nice bait by the opponent. But this Flash Cannon will be doing a lot of damage. So we may see a shield. We do see a shield. So now the Regirock will probably go straight Focus Blast. But, you never know. Do you shield this? Do you let it go? Shield it. Okay, going to go ahead and shield this Focus Blast. I wonder if this is Wallowa's team with Regirock, Double Grass. It could be. I mean, we'll see. Going for the Flash Cannon. And that will get the shield. So even if Focus Blast doesn't KO Registeel, though, we do see a switch. It's not Wallowa's team into Dragalge. Going for the Flash Cannon. Okay, probably a little bit confused as to what to do because we don't see Dragalge that much. I mean, it's a Dragon Poison type. And yeah, what is the best answer? I know it's moveset because I watched Homeslice Henry's video on it and his streams using Dragalge. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't know. Able to catch a move. Probably caught an Aqua Tail. So if you caught an Aqua Tail, that's huge. Yep, going to be able to catch that Aqua Tail. Pelipper absolutely going to town. Probably looking to farm down. I mean, this could be Outrage. Outrage will KO. If it's Outrage, that's unfortunate, but we'll see. Nope, going to be another Aqua Tail. It could also have, does it have, I don't think it has Sludge Bomb, does it? It has a poison move. Maybe it's Sludge Wave. I don't remember what move it is, but I know it's a poison move. But we don't know what move that Dragalge has, but we're going to see this Weather Ball coming to town, doing a lot. Stone Edge will KO the Pelipper, but Pelipper needed to get that damage off. You probably farm down with Sableye, right? Let's see. I mean, you could bring in probably farm down with Sableye. Yeah, we do see a switch into Tropius. Out comes the Registeel. Registeel getting off this Flash Cannon, which is huge. Can Registeel make another Flash Cannon? I don't think... Is that Razor Leaf? No, that's Air Slash, I think. Oh, they can make another one. Was that Razor Leaf or Air Slash on Tropius? But either way, they make another one. That is, I can't tell because Registeel is in the way. But either way, Tropius is going to go ahead and get off a move. Leaf Blade might KO? No, actually, it doesn't even KO. Don't tell me they get to another. Okay, no, I was like, no way. Okay, so we see another Leaf Blade. I think that's Air Slash from the Tropius. So Leaf Blade coming out, not going to do much at all. Going to farm down the Tropius, and in comes the Regirock, and this Foul Play will KO that Regirock. So nice team by the opponent. I do like the Regirock, but going to go ahead and go down and take that win. So that is a great game. Was that the first set? I'm curious where that puts him after the first set. Looks like it was. So he went 3-2. So amazing. Okay, just going to go ahead and transfer some Pokemon and pick up a Lampent. Okay. Not too bad. Pick up those XL Candy as well. After you catch it, of course. But yeah, going to be able to catch it and get to 29.58. Okay, so a 3-2 won't put him to Legend. So he has to go, if this is the final set, moving into the final set, he has to go either 4-1 or 5-0. Like 4-1, honestly, I don't think is a guarantee. We know he hits Legend. So if it's one more set, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he goes 5-0. But let's see. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I know you did do it, but let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so Registeel into Registeel. Okay, so the mirror match. So this is definitely dicey because obviously they could bait, right? And you could bait. We'll see what decides to happen. So the opponent is going for an attack. Registeel will shield this. Focus Blast is not enough to KO. The opponent actually baits it. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But that's fine. Going to go ahead and go for the Focus Blast immediately. And we do see a shield there. And switch into Sableye. The opponent is going to switch into Mandibuzz. So this already got tough. Return will do a good chunk. It will do a good amount to Mandibuzz. But Mandibuzz is so thick that it could actually take it. And Foul Plays, they're doing a lot to Sableye. Another Foul Play after the Snarls might be enough to KO. So the return comes out, but the Sableye is not going to be able to get to another one before this Mandibuzz gets to a Foul Play. So will we see a shield from the Sableye? It looks like we will not. So Foul Play going to connect. That will KO the Sableye. Honestly, I don't even think Flash Cannon is enough to KO at that range. Mandibuzz is such a tank. Maybe it is. We'll see. It might be after the lock-ons. I don't know. So we'll see. So Mandibuzz will go ahead and go for this Foul Play. Okay, I mean, Mandibuzz did what it had to do for the opponent, so... A Flash Cannon coming out. This might KO. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if it does. It does. Okay. Probably barely KO'd, but I don't know. Either way, in comes their own Registeel. So going for a move. Focus Blast will be enough to KO. It could be a Focus Blast. It is. So nice shield. And then we're going to go ahead and see a bait, I think. No, they went straight Focus Blast. So not messing around, just wanting to get rid of the Registeel. Unfortunately, the Registeel shields that. In comes this Pelipper. Out comes Sableye. Hurricane, I think, knocks out. No, they're going Weather Ball. 2 Weather Balls knock out. So Weather Ball is the way to go. So going to go ahead and go for that Weather Ball. Another Weather Ball will KO. That Sableye can knock it in a move. That is huge because Pelipper walls Registeel. I mean, it resists every move it has, right? So although 2 Flash Cannons will still KO, it's going to be able to take a Flash Cannon. So going to be able to take that, and it can't lock on down, so it has to go for another Flash Cannon. And then the Registeel in the back just needs a Flash Cannon after this. Well, actually, no. Flash Cannon is not enough. It will be enough after this Weather Ball, though. So now Flash Cannon is enough to KO. So you just stay in, right? You just stay in. The opponent, gonna switch to catch it. Okay, it looks like they caught Flash Cannon. Beautiful catch. They would have won anyway, but able to catch that Flash Cannon. It was a nice catch. So well played. Able to take that game, though. That's what you love to see. Definitely a very difficult match to come back from, but able to come back from it. He's obviously multiple-time legend for a reason, right? So let's go ahead and move into the next game. But thanks again, Nathan, for submitting these battles. I really do appreciate that, as always. So yeah, hopefully fight a battle soon. Man, Legend rank. I cannot wait to get Legend. We were so close. I believe I'll get it this season, but we're still pushing for it. But okay, if he could find an opponent, sometimes once you get up to a higher elo, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to find an opponent. That is okay. It happens. It happens to me too sometimes. But he'll find one. Eventually. Yeah. So gonna go ahead and jump into it, and hopefully we see an opponent within the next couple of seconds. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch these beforehand, so I didn't know that it took a while. I could have edited out this wait time, I guess, but I just didn't realize it. But that's okay. I mean, it probably doesn't happen often. We do have an opponent, so going up against Tex248. So let's see how this plays out. So Registeel into Vigoroth. Okay. I think... Well, Vigoroth obviously is doing super effective damage with counter, Bulldoze as well. But I think Vigoroth has to shield if it wants to win this matchup. Because Focus Blast is super effective as well, and it does a lot. So going to go and get the shield and then switch into Sableye. So we do see a switch into Alolan Ninetales. Now this Alolan Ninetales has Powder Snow, so it's actually not the end of the world for Sableye. Sableye could go head-to-head with it. If it had Charm, it couldn't. But with Powder Snow, it can. So going to be able to land this return. And I don't think the return is enough. No, not enough, but probably can Shadow Claw down. Yeah, able to Shadow Claw down. So Sableye not only wins Switch against the Alolan Ninetales, but it's actually able to, it wins Switch, and it also took a shield, right, in the beginning. So Sableye goes down, totally fine. So what is going to come in? Going to be that Pelipper. Yep, I mean, who knows what's in the back. I would assume it's not a... it's not going to be a Charm user because they would have brought it in against Sableye. So we do see another Body Slam into this Pelipper. This Vigoroth does have quite a bit of energy. So going to be hit with that Body Slam, totally fine. Trying to charge up extra energy. We might see the final shield. We're going to see the final shield wanting to get off a Weather Ball. Yep, going to go for that Weather Ball, hoping to pick up the final shield from the Vigoroth. But can he? Let's see. Nope. So, but Pelipper can Fawn down. So able to Fawn down, has a lot of energy. In comes Mew. So it would be really nice if this Sableye was alive, but it shouldn't matter because this Weather Ball is definitely going to pick up the shield, and then after it picks up the shield, you could switch into into Registeel, and get to a Flash Cannon and KO. Now, I don't think Flame Charge KOs at this range. Wild Charge and Surf definitely don't. Flame Charge might. It's just a Wild Charge though, so it doesn't KO, and this Flash Cannon KOs even without the debuff, but even with the debuff, it definitely KOs, especially with the debuff. So able to take that game, and that was a great one. That was a great win. Despite going up against a counter user, which is definitely tough, I am curious how he plays out of Deoxys leads, because Deoxys leads I feel like are probably pretty common, definitely difficult, right? I mean, because obviously you want the Deoxys in the back to have the Sableye matched up against it, but if it's in the lead, if you switch into Pelipper, they're probably not going to even switch out. So Registeel into Mandibuzz. Okay, I mean, not a bad matchup. Honestly, I think Mandibuzz wins this, to be honest, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. Okay, going straight Focus Blast. Okay, I wonder if Focus Blast or Flash Cannon are the way to go, because both are neutral, and Flash Cannon I feel like is more energy efficient, because the thing is you need 3 Focus Blasts, or 2 Focus Blasts and a Flash Cannon to KO, but doesn't like 3 Flash Cannons KO anyway? So I think it might be Flash Cannon the way to go, but unless if you could go for double Focus Blast and then farm down with Lock On, maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. Let's see how this plays out. Let me know, guys, what you think. But either way, another Foul Play coming out. So going to go ahead and go for another Focus Blast. This is not going to be enough to KO the Mandibuzz. Does it put it in Lock On range? No, actually we see a shield. So now we see a switch out into Pelipper. So Pelipper will be hit with an attack. Will it decide to invest a shield? No, it will not. So Foul Play going to connect. Totally fine. And we do see a switch into Bastiodon. So Bastiodon is going to be able to successfully farm down, I think. But this Pelipper is definitely going to get off 2 Weather Balls. It might get off a 3rd one. I think it will. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it can get off a 3rd one. If it can, that's going to be huge. Able to barely get off a 3rd one. Again, this is not going to KO. Sometimes 3 Weather Balls KO Bastiodon. If the Bastiodon is XL'd, it will not KO. But if it's not XL'd, it should barely KO. But obviously in this case, this might be a little bit XL'd. It's kind of hard to say. But either way, Registeel is going to go ahead and farm down. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, Bastiodon did survive those 3 Weather Balls. In comes Deoxys, so out comes Sableye. In comes Mandibuzz. So this Sableye basically, I mean, it could take a Foul Play, but it really can't take another one. I mean, it could, but not after the Snarls, I guess. So going to go ahead and charge up, go for the Foul Play. You definitely want this Sableye on that Deoxys, so it has to shield the next one. Okay, oh man, that's really unfortunate. The Mandibuzz survives and gets off another move. But going to be able to Shadow Claw down. Does the Deoxys get to a move? I mean, it might get to a Psycho Boost. I don't know. Let's find out. So going for the Foul Play. We do see a shield there. Can he get to another Foul Play? No, he cannot. Does Psycho Boost KO? If it's a Rock Slide, it definitely KOs. It's a Thunderbolt, that definitely KOs. Yeah, this is a good game. 1 Flash Cannon is not enough, unfortunately. Deoxys, definitely a bulky Pokemon. So this is not going to KO, but really well played anyway. But able to lose that one, unfortunately. But it was still a very close game, so really good game. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this team. I think it's really solid. I think it's one of the best Great League Remix teams, honestly. I think it's a really solid team. Really good team as well. Just really, really solid. Has really good synergy with the Pelipper in the back, with the Sableye and Registeel in the lead. I think it's fantastic. Even if you lose the lead, you can come back from it by safe swapping Pelipper. I think the hardest thing for this team is probably double Charmers in the back, which unfortunately is common. But, sometimes you could get out of it sometimes. But, okay, it looks like we're waiting again, but that's okay. This is the final set, so, I mean, it's okay. So, we gotta wait because we gotta see how he makes it to Legend. But, yeah. Could have edited this part, as I mentioned, but that's okay. Going up against Golden, so let's see how this plays out. Both of them fighting for Legend. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, Sableye in the lead. We have Registeel in the lead. So let's see how this plays out. So Registeel are both staying in. Sableye doing a lot of damage. I think Sableye loses in the Zero Shield. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Foul Play. Registeel, we'll see. Should be able to get to 2 Flash Cannons, right? So Flash Cannon number 1 coming out. Sableye definitely survives this, but it will not survive another one. But actually just going to switch out into their own Sableye, and in comes a Charm User. That is unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and go for the return. Able to get it off, which will do a lot, but Wigglytuff doesn't have to shield because it lives it. So down goes Sableye. You got to bring in Registeel. Okay, I mean, if this is double Charm, Sableye double Charm, it could be. Oh no, bringing in Pelipper. Okay, so bringing in Pelipper to get ahead on energy, but unfortunately it's going to take a lot of Charm damage, plus it has to shield. So we're going to go ahead and shield, but it is going to come out of this fight with a lot of energy. So down a shield. We'll have to see how this plays out. We'll see what's in the back. Going to be that Sableye that comes in, going straight Weather Ball. So, okay, Sableye coming in. What is in the back if they're bringing in Sableye? Not going to shield, just going to take that energy. Oh my gosh. That is amazing for the Pelipper. I did not expect a Shadow Ninetales. This Pelipper with this energy is huge. You're going to get double shields for sure. Okay, so here's the thing. Can Pelipper get to a third Weather Ball before this Ninetales can farm down? That is the question. It barely can, 1 HP and a Dream, able to get off that Weather Ball. I thought this was a lost game. I was like, how's he hitting Legend this said if he's going to lose this game? But no, wow. Pelipper definitely winning that one for Nathan. Incredible. Wow. That's what you want to see. I mean, when you have a Pelipper, for sure. I thought he was going to be in trouble, but that Pelipper saved the day. Okay, so we're going to be moving into the final game, which he's currently 3-1, so one more win. Obviously going to be 4-1. That will be enough, obviously, because we know he hits Legend. So sorry for spoiling it, but I'm going to put it in the title as well. So we'll see. We'll see how the next game plays out. But yeah, definitely a very skilled trainer. Very well played throughout the whole both sets. I really do appreciate the submissions. I love shoutcasting. If you hit Legend and you want me to shoutcast your content, I'll be more than happy to do it. Of course, I shoutcast even if you don't hit Legend. You don't have to hit Legend, but I do love shoutcasting Legend runs as well, and I always do appreciate it when the Legend runs are submitted to me. But yeah, again, a little bit long. Again, it can take quite a bit of time to find an opponent once you get to higher elo, but that's okay. If I was Nathan in this spot, I'd be like, one more win and we got it. I would be probably a nervous wreck. I got up to 29.79 this season, and I choked, and I fell down. But however, we got back up to the high 2800s, so we're getting there. But let's go ahead and see the final game of the video. Let's give it up for this trainer, Nathan. Going up against the Legend. What a way to go out. It's going to be Ninetales. This is what you want to see. Nathan must be screaming in his head right now. Oh my gosh, this is what you want to see. I would be losing my mind if I saw this. Okay, so Sableye going to take this hit. There's a car alarm going off outside, by the way. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it's okay. So going to go ahead and charge up enough for 2 and go for 1. This will be enough to KO. You could just match shields. Honestly, the Deoxys is not going to shield. Yeah, Deoxys doesn't shield. And the Ninetales going in. He's going to try to get to the return. If it's Charm, he probably won't be able to. It is Charm. Still able to. That Sableye holding on, going for the return, going to be doing big damage, not enough to KO, but still doing a lot. So Sableye goes down, totally fine. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And that is going to be it, guys. Let's give it up for Nathan. Nathan must be screaming right now. Well, when he was doing this, I would be as well. That is awesome. 4-1 hype. Going to actually transfer that, pick up a Pokemon. Going to be a Metacham. That is awesome. So yeah, gonna catch it real quick, and then we're gonna see the rewards, and there we go, 3,000 on the dot. And that will be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.